Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Ginger. Dex is here for Toya. It's not cute.
Not knowing.
I want you to think about this as a career. Okay. Being a sports analyst. Peyton Manning, one of football's greats. ESPN is willing to give him $20 million a year to be a football analyst.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? Growing up there, I was like, you're a black man, so you don't want to get into sports because everybody does it. You'll be typecasted. And now you look at it and it's like, I should have just did it.
Well, they're not giving the brothers this. We talk about Peyton Manning and Tony Romo, who used to be quarterback of the Cowboys. They're offering him $17 million. Happy birthday, Shaquille O'Neal.
Happy birthday.
Shaq is
with your hairline.
Is 48 today with his hairline. Shaq, I understand, but there's money to be made. There is money to be made, though, in sportscasting. Yeah. So you not only want to know how to play, but learn how to speak.
It's interesting that Tony Romo's doing, and I like the Cowboys, but it's interesting that Tony Romo, who couldn't do it on the field, like you're doing so well with it on the camera.
Yeah, well, we're just saying, you Cowboys fan, you. Tyler Perry has a hit on his hand with Young Dylan. It's the story, there's on Nickelodeon, and millions of people tuned in, about a 10-year-old aspiring rapper. Tyler Perry discovered this young man, and he's got this show, which is amazing.
That is amazing. I like that.
This Sunday on Unsung. So far, Dex has not watched, and this season has been good. You had Drew Hill. Then you had Roxanne Shante.
I also love her.
Well, this week is all about Christopher Williams. He was finer than finer back in the 90s. Okay. He was. Okay, you wouldn't say so, but he was fine. He had a promising career, but what happened? He had a baby by Stacey Dash, because I remember, because Stacey Dash was kind of like mean to us when he was doing the show. Well, I think I was hosting.
She don't like black people.
Yeah, she don't like black people, so she wasn't nice to us. But I hope that Christopher Williams talks about the shingles. Why does he look different? Yeah. People are like, is he on drugs? Is he on meth? He feeling hard times? I caught up with him last year at the show, and he told me that he had the shingles. Wow. A lot of people get the shingles on their arms, their legs, their neck, their back. It attacked his face and his whole head. So he was losing hair and everything. Yeah. So I really hope that he speaks on the shingles. You know, he talks about sleeping with multiple women. Speak on this, Christopher.
Yeah, for sure.
You could get an endorsement. Look at me with the endorsements.
And like, there's people who are suffering from that, so like you can give them, be that voice for them.
You could be that voice because a lot of people are suffering from shingles and silence. The new Hulu documentary on Hillary Clinton. You can't talk about Hillary without talking about Bill.
Right.
You can't talk about the former president without talking about Monica Lewinsky. Right. What made him have an affair with a 19-year-old intern? Bill Clinton says to ease his anxieties. Oh. Because being the president, you're dealing with a lot of anxiety.
People weren't talking about smoking weed back then. Maybe if he would have smoked him a little weed, you wouldn't have to do that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't use that excuse.
It's a 4-part docuseries, right? And I wonder if Hillary did not have political aspirations, would she have stayed? Would she have left Bill Clinton after this? Because I heard she went bat crazy on him, scratching him, throwing lamps. And this was very embarrassing for him, their daughter Chelsea, this period in their life. He got impeached. It was crazy. Do you think?
Absolutely not. She, like you said, she knew exactly what she was doing, and she was biding time because she's like, you know what, like, if I leave him now, then when I try to run, I probably look crazy. And I think now, truthfully, I think it would have been the opposite. I think if she would have left, like, she probably would have won. Like, people wouldn't have looked at her like she's, like, weak or anything like that. I think people would have looked at her like, look, this happened to you. You didn't like it. You moved forward, and you did something else different with your life.
Hillary Clinton is so polarizing. She is. Yeah, there's never a middle between with her. You either love her or you hate her.
Yeah, you do.
You know, so this 4-part docuseries,
and you're justified either way.
is airing on Hulu. The former president is 73. Lonnie Love, I talked about how Amanda Seals was looking at her like she was crazy. She was crying, talking about being poor and being overweight and saying that she grew up poor and that's why she's overweight. She's getting dragged for saying that black women don't know how to eat.
You sound crazy. especially sitting on the panel with other black women who, there's people who are small or whatever that who still don't know how to eat, but you can't throw that narrative out there and say because you grew up poor in like an impoverished neighborhood or whatever, you're the size that you are and you don't know how to eat. Like, you sound crazy.
Well, obesity is a problem in the black community.
It is.
In lower income neighborhoods, the supermarkets are terrible. Where's the fruit? You just see hugs. You just see sugary cereals. You're not encouraged to maybe not do that. I mean, some people, the habits are so bad.
Oh, especially with that Kool-Aid, when y'all be pouring that pounds of sugar in there.
The Kool-Aid, the sugar, the sodas. It's a problem.
It is.
Because then you get into your 20s, and what do you do as you get older when it's harder to lose the weight?
Get Weight Watchers and cry about not being able to lose weight when you were young. This is BS to me. Like, I get you want to sell this product, and that's fine, but like, don't throw that out on everybody else. Say that you don't know how to eat. Like, that was a problem for you because first of all, you haven't been in the hood in years at this point. So like, what you just learned that you didn't know how to eat?
Well, she's trying to lose weight. They're probably telling her not to drink so many sodas, and it's hard. Y'all know that them colas is addictive. Y'all know that. But she's probably trying to say how she grew up.
Yeah. So,
the coronavirus. More people die from the flu than that coronavirus. Is the media making it a lot of hype?
It's hard. It's really hard, especially because when you hear Donald Trump say it ain't that big of a deal, just wash your hands. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, because you're saying that.
It's overshadowing him.
It's weird. Like, I'm not nervous. Like,
it's hurting the economy.
But then when you hear that it's coming to Philadelphia, and then
it's not coming.
It's
Delaware County. It's not here yet.
Well, and then you see, like, on our side, like, work-wise, like, there's certain people that are pulling out of endorsements and stuff like that because they're like, we're afraid of the coronavirus. It's like, damn, it's starting to affect us, and we're starting to see it. Like,
it's starting to affect the economy, and it's going to be interesting how this plays out. There was a waitress down in Memphis, and she said that a person tipped her $4,000. Nice. Well, the Denny's was like, no, you're not going to get this money. Come to find out, the man did not leave her $4,000. He left her $4.
Oh.
I don't know where this total came from, but they probably found the man, and he was like, I don't even have $4,000.
So why didn't Denny's just say that?
That's what I said. I said the same thing. So what?
Somebody lying.
Well, they're saying, okay, there's a new R. Kelly sex tape. Azriel Clary, the smart mouth one who got away, she's currently with her family. What's interesting about this one is it kind of like brings home the facts of some things that we have heard. Where she said she was made to poop in a cup and eat the cup, and he filmed her while she was doing it. And I'm wondering, well, wouldn't she get really sick if this was the truth?
Like sepsis
or something. Do you think it's a money grab?
Well, you got to pay me if I'm going to say that, like, on camera. You know what it is? You were, like, didn't they see some stuff from one of his, like, homes or something like that?
Over 100 electronic devices.
She knows that it was recorded. So it's kind of one of those things that if I don't put it out there, it's going to get put out anyway. So I might as well get ahead of the story.
But the girl Jocelyn, they said she had made this claim.
Some things are going to my grave. That will be one. And even if you see me on camera doing it, like, that's not me. I don't know
I don't know who that is.
Like Mariah, I don't know her.
The feds have come up with new charges. There's a new child that has come forward. So this isn't going away anytime soon. But Azriel Clary, and some people are saying she's doing it for the money. We don't know if she was paid, but she's on it. Her dad's on it.
Now he needs to sit down.
You know, B. Smith, her recent funeral had Freddie Jackson singing at it, singing You're My Lady. You had Susan Taylor, former editor of Essence Magazine. Her husband and her daughter led the charge.
Nice.
I hope the mistress that he brought forth towards the end of her life, because she had the Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
I hope she stayed home. Do you think he told her to stay home?
She should have told herself to stay. Yeah, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm already trash. I don't want to be even more trash.
They were trying to get a reality show. We don't need to know everything.
No, and why would you want to put that out there?
I know. Well, because they were trying to get a reality show, but nobody was biting. People were horrified. Like, how could you do this to B. Smith? So I hope the side chick stayed home. Jimmy Walker, JJ, Good Times. Is he out here making homophobic slurs? At a recent show, He found out that the comedian coming on before him was gay.
Okay.
So they paid him, told him to go home. The gay comedian said, nope, I'm going to sit here with my money and watch your show.
Collect my check.
Yes. He said that Jimmy Walker called him the F word, was making AIDS jokes, all kind of slurs, and talking about Ellen DeGeneres. And I was like,
what did Ellen do to anybody?
Jimmy Walker. Yeah.
That's crazy, because remember Kevin Hart as a comedian, got like stuck in all that stuff or whatever, and you see how he apologized, he moved forward from it. Why would you not look at what he went through and then apply that to you?
But do we care about Jimmy Walker?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Kevin Hart is that big and this happened to him, why would you think that it's okay for you to do?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking for some clout. He was dating Ann Coulter.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes!
I remember that.
I be remembering everything. Yeah, but he could be clout chasing, as the kids say. Mm-hmm. But Jimmy, that ain't it. That's not it, and that's certainly not Dynamite.
Oh,
look at me with the segues. Next, I'm going to be doing TikTok. Dexter said I can't do TikTok.
Guys, can you tell that TikTok is for children? Most of these people probably don't even know what TikTok is. They're like, what is this mess? Like,
they know what TikTok is. I just want to do it to annoy my teenager. I have a teenager and all. Just to get on his nerves. He won't teach me. He won't teach. You want that one?
I want to set one up so you can do it just to annoy him.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. He'd be annoying me. He'd be getting on my nerves. It's not cute.
Not knowing.
You can find us right here on YouTube. It's Friday. My mind kind of leaves me. If I heart you, that means I saw the comment. We have a weekend edition that we do. You're welcome to leave a comment. Be respectful. We can agree to disagree. It's okay. So there doesn't need to be name calling, but discussion is good. Toya's not here. Yes. Wish her Nana, to get well soon. Dex been with me all week.
Yeah.
Now, singer Ashanti is coming to Philadelphia this weekend. So if we never see Dex again, wink him in. You got to do all. This is how he's going to be acting at the Ashanti concert, because Ashanti is coming to Philadelphia. But Dex, we're going to remind you, you are getting married.
Oh yes.
And
keep that
she'll be there
with me though, so I'll be
Ashanti.
No, my fiance will be there, so I'll be on the best behavior.
Oh, because I was going to say, are you marrying somebody else? Wait a minute. I like your fiance. Have a great weekend, everybody. And you can stay tuned. We're here, the weekend edition, all in keeping you informed. It's not cute.
Not knowing.
Have a great one. And thanks for joining us.